where we break down the future of luxury cars, performance SUVs, ownership cost, real-world value, and whether a dream car actually makes sense to buy. Today, we are looking at one of the most dramatic Ferrari SUV concepts making noise online. The new next-generation 2027 Ferrari SF-100 SUV. And before we go deep, let me say this clearly. Ferrari has not officially confirmed an SF-100 SUV nameplate. So treat this as a future-focused concept analysis based on the design direction, expected technology, market demand, and Ferrari's current Purosangue formula. But if Ferrari ever builds something like this, it could become one of the most emotional, expensive, and controversial performance SUVs in the world. Just look at the design. This is not a normal SUV trying to look sporty. This looks like a supercar that has been stretched, lifted, widened, and then dressed in Italian luxury. The front end is low and aggressive with razor-sharp LED lighting, a wide black grille, huge air intakes, sculpted hood lines, and a stance that says this machine is not built for school runs only. The deep wine red exterior gives it a very mature, expensive personality. It is not loud in a cheap way. It looks rich, serious, and powerful. From the side, the SF-100 SUV Concept has a coupe-like roof line, muscular rear hunches, black aero cladding, large wheels, and carbon-style lower trim. This is the kind of SUV that does not want to be called an SUV. Ferrari already avoids the normal SUV label with the Purosangue, and this SF-100 Concept follows the same attitude. More grand tourer, more supercar, more emotional machine than family crossover. The rear design is where things become even more futuristic. The full-width slim LED taillight, the aggressive diffuser, the black lower bumper, the quad exhaust style layout, and the strong Ferrari identity make it look like a 2030 hyper SUV. Some people will love it, some purists will hate it, but that is exactly what makes it interesting. Ferrari always creates conversation, and a next-generation SUV like this would create a storm. Now, let's move inside because this is where the SF-100 Concept really starts to feel like a flagship. The cabin is finished in deep burgundy leather with diamond quilting, contrast stitching, soft ambient lighting, and a music dark luxury atmosphere. The rear passenger area looks more like a private jet lounge than a normal back seat. You get individual style seating, large rear entertainment screens, a luxury center console, glass holders, high-end trim, and a Starlight-style roof effect that gives the whole cabin a Rolls-Royce meets Ferrari feeling. The dashboard is equally futuristic. The driver gets a Ferrari-style performance steering wheel, digital instrument cluster, central infotainment display, passenger-side digital screen, and a wide cockpit layout. This is where Ferrari has to be careful. A car like this must feel advanced, but it cannot become too complicated. Many luxury buyers want technology, but they also want easy controls, physical buttons, and fast response. If Ferrari makes the interior too screen-heavy, it may look amazing in photos, but become frustrating in daily use. My personal opinion is this. Ferrari should mix digital luxury with real tactile controls, because in a performance SUV, the driver should never fight the interface. Now, let's talk expected performance. If Ferrari built the SF-100 SUV above or beside the Purosangue, it would need serious power. The current Purosangue formula is already extreme. Using a naturally aspirated V12 character and supercar-level performance for an SF-100 style next-generation model, Ferrari could go in three possible directions: a high-revving V12, a hybrid V8, or a full-performance hybrid system inspired by its supercars. A realistic target would be somewhere between 750 and 1,000 horsepower, depending on whether Ferrari wants this to be a luxury grand tourer or a true Lamborghini Urus performante killer. Acceleration would likely be insane. 0 to 100 km/h time around 3 seconds would be possible, especially with all-wheel drive, launch control, electric torque assistance, and advanced traction management. But honestly, straight-line speed is not the most important thing here. The real challenge is handling. A Ferrari SUV must not feel heavy, lazy, or disconnected. It needs active suspension, rear-wheel steering, torque vectoring, carbon ceramic brakes, adaptive aero, and a chassis that can hide weight better than almost anything else in the segment. Facilities and features would have to be top class. We are talking ventilated and heated massaging seats, premium leather, custom Ferrari personalization, panoramic glass or starlight-style roof, rear screens, wireless connectivity, premium audio, advanced driver assistance, 360 degrees cameras, digital key, active noise control, performance telemetry, multiple drive modes, air suspension or active suspension, carbon ceramic braking, and possibly semi-autonomous highway assistance. But Ferrari should not turn it into a tech gadget only. The soul must still be engine, steering, sound, response, and emotion. Now let's compare price. The Ferrari Purosangue already sits in the ultra-expensive zone, with estimated 2027 pricing around $430,000 to $500,000 before options. A Lamborghini Urus usually starts much lower than that depending on version and market, while an Aston Martin DBX77 and Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT are also cheaper in comparison. But Ferrari is not trying to be the cheapest. Ferrari sells rarity, emotion, status, and brand power. If the SF-100 SUV became a real limited production next-generation Ferrari SUV, I would expect a base price around $500,000 to $650,000. And with options, it could easily cross $750,000. Special paint, carbon fiber, bespoke leather, forged wheels, passenger display, upgraded audio, and personalization could add the price of an entire luxury sedan. Ownership cost will not be friendly. Insurance will be extremely expensive. Tires will be costly because large performance SUV tires wear quickly. Carbon ceramic brakes can be painful if replacement is needed. Annual maintenance will depend on warranty and service packages. But once outside coverage, this will not be a casual ownership experience. Fuel cost will be high if it uses a V12 or high-performance hybrid setup. Depreciation may be lower than normal luxury SUVs because Ferrari controls supply and demand, but options can still be risky. Music, a heavily customized spec, may not always return full value at resale. Now, the pros are clear. First, the road presence is unbelievable. Second, the interior has true flagship luxury potential. Third, the performance would likely destroy most SUVs on the road. Fourth, Ferrari brand value is unmatched. Fifth, limited availability could keep resale strong. And sixth, it gives owners Ferrari emotion with 4 seats and more usability. But the cons are also serious. First, the price will be outrageous. Second, practicality will still be limited compared with normal luxury SUVs. Third, maintenance and insurance will be very expensive. Music. Fourth, rear space may look luxurious but still not match a Bentley Bentayga or Rolls-Royce Cullinan in comfort. Fifth, if Ferrari makes the cabin too digital, usability could suffer. And sixth, purists may never fully accept a Ferrari SUV, no matter how fast it is. So, should you buy it or not? My honest recommendation is this. If you are buying with your heart and you already own other luxury cars, then yes, A Ferrari SF-100 SUV Concept would be a dreamable purchase. It would offer emotion, exclusivity, performance, and visual drama that very few vehicles can match. But if you are buying with your brain, no, this is not the best value luxury SUV. A Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT will be more practical for less money. A Lamborghini Urus will give similar drama for less. A Bentley Bentayga will be more comfortable. A Rolls-Royce Cullinan will feel more prestigious in the traditional luxury sense. But Ferrari is not about value in the normal way. Ferrari is about how a car makes you feel before you even press the start button. And this SF-100 Concept, with its wine red exterior, futuristic lights, luxury rear cabin, music, and aggressive super as you stance, feels like something made for people who want attention, speed, comfort, and status in one package. My human opinion, I love the idea, but I would want Ferrari to keep it emotional. Do not make it silent and numb. Do not make it just another luxury EV-looking SUV with screens everywhere. Give it sound, give it steering feel, give it a proper driving position. Music, give it real buttons where they matter. Give it rear seat luxury, yes, but never forget the driver. Because the moment a Ferrari SUV becomes only a luxury object, it loses what makes Ferrari special. So the 2027 Ferrari SF-100 SUV, if it ever becomes real, should not just be faster than rivals. Music, it should feel alive. It should feel rare. It should feel like a Ferrari first and an SUV second. And that is the difference between a rich person's car and a true automotive icon. This was the Car Analyst. Tell me in the comments, would you buy this Ferrari SF-100 SUV over a Lamborghini Urus, Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT, Bentley Bentayga, or Rolls-Royce Cullinan? And if Ferrari builds a next-generation SUV like this, should it be V12 hybrid or fully electric? Like the video, subscribe and stay tuned for more deep car analysis, future concepts, price breakdowns, ownership cost, and honest buy or not recommendations.